right, folks, here we go. Title fight in the UFC women's flyweight division, and all eyes tonight are on the #1 contender trying to dethrone the champion. I think she's got a great chance to do it.
Yeah, she believes it. And very rarely do we see a challenger that is this highly regarded. She has done everything right on her journey to trying to become the champion. She has left no stone unturned in the training room, but it's in her performances inside the octagon where so many are so sure. She has been a world beater as she has made herself the #1 contender.
There were some rumors this week that it was going to be a difficult weight cut. It did not appear to be so. And now all that is left is to fight. We will see if she can break through and become a new champion. All right, well, pound for pound, she is one of the best fighters in the world, man or woman, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC women's flyweight champion. She sold a lot of tickets here tonight, a lot of family and friends in the building to see her do what she does best.
She does it every single time, too. She's one of those athletes that if you pay the price of admission, if you come through the turnstiles, you will be entertained. She is just a great fighter, and it's very simple. I try to find words to describe this young lady. But to me, the one word that really stands out is champion. And she intends to be that for a very long time.
And I know we're getting paid to be here tonight, but we would be paying customers. I would pay good money to watch this woman fight live in any city in the world.
Every time.
Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tail the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Viviane Araujo. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Maycee the Future Barber!
Mark Goddard, as good as it gets if you're a fighter. Probably the guy you want in there. All right, here's the streaking flyweight contender, Viviane Araujo. And a lot of people feel like eventually, perhaps as soon as her next fight, Araujo will be challenging for the UFC Women's Flyweight title. First order of business, what is an appreciable grappling challenge here tonight. Araujo figures to have the advantage on the feet, and she was pretty confident midweek with us, DC, that she will, in fact, be able to keep this matchup on the feet.
Really nice job blocking that shot. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, early round 1 action here. Some high-level striking, but also some risk mitigation by both of these women.
You got to think, though, there's like a lot of pressure on you when you get into a championship fight. You don't want to mess it up. So I understand the more cautious approach.
All right, nice takedown defense there. And if you are looking to avoid a floor fight with a jiu-jitsu ace like this, you got to have takedown defense. Hers has been shored up, to be sure.
She told us she'd be able to defend. She did a great job of recognizing the level change, defend before it got started, and now she's still on her feet.
Araujo gets plastered by that uppercut. Oh, look at her connecting with yet another uppercut there. She has found her rhythm. She has found her flow state. And defensively, the other fighter's going to have to adjust or this fight's going to end soon.
She's got to stop anticipating straight because she is splitting her guard every time with the uppercut, whether it's on the right side or on the left side.
All right, nice job by Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard putting these two ladies together. They both have had their moments early.
They've both had moments, and they both look as though they're very confident that if this fight continues to go this way, they're going to get a victory.
All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it.
No, she needs to go right back to doing it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch.
Yeah. Shots right there, put all the weight into it, and now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of the four-part play because this fight is about done. She's hurt, but she's not going to stop fighting.
Araujo's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip, just opened up. Oh, there's a takedown attempt. All right, so potentially a huge missed opportunity by her there. She had her stunned, nearly out, and she allowed her to recover.
Yeah, she let her recover. She should have got the finish right then. This will be a decision that she may live to regret.
Good takedown defense.
That was a nasty check hook that just landed.
All right, that is the end of the round. Araujo's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Somehow she survives and advances after getting knocked down with a big punch there in that round.
She's tough. She's durable. But she cannot continue to take strikes like this. She needs to move her head on the center line. She cannot be a stationary target if she has any desire to win this fight.
You okay? You good? Let's go.
Round 2 here to decide the UFC Women's Flyweight Championship. Grips the body there. Well, you know how good she is with her counter-striking game, and she did a beautiful job with defense into offense there.
The way that she moves before her opponent attacks allows for her. Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and then has her opponent hurt bad.
Rips the body there. Frustrated in fight.
Yeah, John, and you knew she was better than that. But it was all a matter of finding her rhythm, getting to her flow state, and putting herself in a position to get a victory. Now, you are watching who we thought we would see the moment she stepped into the octagon.
Araujo's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
This woman, I believe she is the best. She's elite in everything, and she is still the UFC World Champion.
All right, so it goes into the books, champ, as a TKO ground and pound.
It's exciting, John, because once she had top position, she started to really let her hands go. You knew that one of those shots would get through clean, and it was going to be game over. So what a finish. Congratulations.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Maycee the Future Barber!
Well, that's one way to retain your UFC Women's Flyweight Championship. Congratulations to the consensus best 125-pound fighter in the world, and nice to see